Born in the hills of Muchwini in northern Uganda on September 6, 1950, Dr. Olara Otunnu has lived a life of extraordinary breadth. Across decades, his journey has spanned through rough and tumbles of student politics, the quiet halls of international law, the high-stakes theater of United Nations diplomacy, and the intense arena of national leadership. Dr. Otunnu's path to global prominence began with deep roots in northern Uganda. He pursued his early education at Mvara, Muchwini, and Anaga primary schools before moving on to Gulu High School and the prestigious King's College, Budu. His intellect soon carried him onto the international academic stage. At Makerere University in Kampala, he honed his leadership skills by serving as the president of the Students' Guild. He crossed continents to study at Oxford University as an overseas scholar. He further sharpened his legal expertise at Harvard Law School as a Fulbright scholar. Long before his international diplomatic career flourished, Otunnu stood up against tyranny at home. During the dark days of Idi Amin's regime in the 1970s, he stepped forward as a resistance leader, co-founding and serving as Secretary General of the Uganda Freedom Union. Following Amin's fall, he helped shape Uganda's political recovery, earning election to the Uganda National Consultative Council at the 1979 Moshi Unity Conference. In the professional world, he built a solid foundation in law, practicing as an associate with the New York firm Chadbourne and Park, and sharing his knowledge as an assistant professor of law at Albany Law School. Dr. Otunnu's impact on global diplomacy is nothing short of legendary. In 1980, he was appointed Uganda's permanent representative to the United Nations, embarking on a diplomatic tour de force, presiding over the Security Council in 1981 during a tense diplomatic deadlock over the election of a new UN Secretary General. Otunnu devised the Otunnu formula, an innovative straw balloting system that broke the stalemate and successfully brought Javier Perez de Cuellar to office. This method remains a staple of UN procedures today. He also had global leadership roles. He lent his voice and authority to international governance by serving as Vice President of the UN General Assembly in 1982 to 1983 and Chairman of the UN Commission on Human Rights from 1983 to 1984. He served as Foreign Affairs Minister of Uganda from 1985 to 1986. Called to his home country, he stepped into as Minister of Foreign Affairs, working tirelessly to broker peace and helping forge the Nairobi Agreement in December 1985. Under the International Peace Academy of from 1990 to 1998, as president of the Academy, now the International Peace Institute, he expanded its global footprint and transformed its institutional reach. When we look at championing children in conflict from 1997 to 2005, appointed by Secretary General Kofi Annan as the very first Under Secretary General and Special Representative for Children and Armed Conflict, Otunnu became an impassioned global shield for the world's most vulnerable youth. He was the brilliant architect behind UN Security Council Resolution 1612, creating an ironclad monitoring framework to hold war criminals and armed factions accountable for horrific abuses against children. In 2010, Dr. Otunnu chose to bring his vast international experience back to the domestic political arena. Succeeding Maria Obore, he assumed the presidency of the Uganda People's Congress, that's UPC, and carried the party's banner as its presidential candidate in the February 2011 national elections. Dr. Otunnu's tireless defense of human rights, international peace has earned him the world's highest praises. Among his many honors are the Distinguished Service Award from the United Nations Association of the USA in 2001, the prestigious German Africa Prize 2002, the Sydney Peace Prize in 2005, the Global Award for Outstanding Contribution to Human Rights in India in 2006, the Harvard Law School Association Award 2007. Beyond these accolades, he has shared his wisdom on the advisory boards and committees of the allied institutions, including the Carnegie Endowment for International Peace, the Aspen Institute, the Carnegie Corporation of New York, and as president of the Help Be Held Foundation for Children. Dr. Olara remains a towering figure, a brilliant intellect, a fearless defender of the vulnerable, and a true statesman who left an indelible mark on both Uganda and the world. I am Otunnu Brian, Acholi Side TV.